You come and show me. I was the storm, the shadow that smiles behind your light. I waited to steal what you loved about yourselves.
I told her sweet lies wrapped in velvet decay. Sold her a love I'd never repay. My words a mirror with smoke and gold. Kisses with hooks, my warmth ran cold. I made her die when she knew where to die. Watched her fall and still called it love. Danced in a glow when I'm drained, hair dry. Left where she cried, but my turn with the light. I made her go when she knew where to guide. Watch her fall, still call it love. Danced in a glow while I drained her dry. Left when she cried, but returned with the light. I was the shadow man, smiling while I slit the soul. Held her heart in blackened hand. Call my chaos go right. My reflection screamed beneath her grace. The man I built was a false, hollow face. She gave, I took, she bled, I stood. My silence echoed louder than it should. Now I sit with ghosts I can't ignore. I loved her too late and wanted more. I was the shadow man, a puppet of fear and pride. The love doth live in a cage, and truth can't be denied. So I tore off the mask, burned the disguise, stared down the devil in my own eyes. Oh, say her cage, her wounded shade. If she returns, I'll meet her with no shame. I built a life from brick and grace. Speak her name with light on my face, and if she walks away, I'll still rise. A better man forged from my life. She ain't my possession, she's divine intervention. I mistook a fire for a flame of attention. Now I walk through hell in my own confession. Built a throne from guilt, now I burn the obsession.
The shadow man died, but I still wear his scars. Let them remind me, love is earned in the dark. I walked inside the lies, rode in seats she paid for, slept in her peace, and spent her worth.
She built me a kingdom I called mine. Took her keys, her cash, her time. Promised dreams while draining her purse. My hunger wore her love like a curse. Called her generous, then asked for more while I slept on her couch and cursed her floor. Every yes from her was my free ride. I watched her break while I stood in pride. I was the taker, never gave back. Her light was currency, my soul off track. I held her down with velvet chains, then vanished when she cried in pain. Now her silence silence echoes in my chest. I see her worth, I failed her test. The gold she gave, I turned to rust, and drowned her love in selfish dust. I live inside an empty home, haunted by her unpaid loans. Not the money, her sacred grace, that I stole to feed my hollow space. I was the taker, but I want to build, not with lies, but with something real. Her love was gold, not mine to spend. She was the blessing I let end. Now I carry what I never paid. I give my hands to rebuild what I raised. If she ever calls, I'll drive to her door, not to take, but to give even more. If not her, then someone someday will find me healed, no debt to pay. I'll be the man who brings, not steals, a grounded love, not broken deals. No more hustling hearts like ATMs, swiping dreams while she broke at the hems. I was rich in ego, poor in soul. Now I crawl the truth, that's my toll. I don't need her money, I needed her love, and I spent it all. Now I heard what's above.
I sold desire in soft moans. She gave me trust. I gave attention, not love, just lust.
My touch came with unspoken cost. She gave me gifts and I got lost. I twisted passion into a game, played the part, then left her in shame. Her tears soaked the silk I stained. She thought it love, I played her pain. Every kiss had a dollar sign, every moan was a way to climb. I was the manipulator in her bed, a devil in charm with lies unsaid. Used her body, mind, her soul, left her empty, paid my toll. But now I feel her trembling ghost. The love she gave I miss the most. I sold my touch and lost my name. I traded love for a dirty game. She deserved a man, not a mask, not someone who saw her as a task. I miss her light, I miss her voice, and now I die to give her choice. I was the manipulator, now I'm undone. She gave me her all, I gave her none. If she never loves me again, I understand, but I'll never use another with these hands. Now love means truth, not what I take. I wanna feel, not just create fake. I'll wait in shadows till I'm whole, and love again with fire and soul. And if she's gone, I'll send her peace, a vow to change, a sweet release. The next one I touch, I'll cherish, not gone. My lust for power is finally gone. I fed off her hunger, was seduction like war. Now I'm naked and in shame on this bloodstained floor. What's left of me ain't worth a dime, but truth is payment and I'm serving time. The body is sacred, not my weapon. Her love was real, I was the lie.
twisted truth into a fog and called her crazy for breathing smoke.
I turned her questions into guilt, built a throne of lies where she knelt, made her wonder if she dreamed too loud, told her storms were sunshine in a shroud.
Called her jealous, said she's insane, while hiding texts that spelled her pain. Spoke sweet while bending time, she forgot her voice while I fed mine. I was the gaslighter, burning her mind with mirrors and smoke, truth hard to find. She lost herself trying to see me clear, but I painted love with subtle fear.
Now I see her shaky frame, remember every time I dodged the blame. I broke her mirror with my shame, I hid the shards behind her name. She looked for facts, I gave her fog, made her feel weak for calling me wrong. Now I beg the silence for a sound, the truth I twisted won't stay down.
I was the gaslighter, cruel with my calm, held her reality in my palm. Now I like truth instead of lies, and stare my demons in their eyes.
I no longer dodge what's hard to hear, I speak with truth, not shade or fear. No woman will lose her truth to me, I walk in clarity, find me free.
If I see her again, I won't explain, I'll show who rose through the pain, whether loved or left behind. I now protect, not twist her mind.
Gaslight games, I played them cold, made her heart bend, made her soul fold. But clarity hit like a crash at night, now my words bleed fire, not fight.
She was never crazy, I was just cruel. Truth is a blade, and now I cut through.
She begged for a word, I gave her nothing. Silence like a knife, control wrapped in quiet.
I watched her beg through the screen, held my peace while she fell unseen. Silence was my blade, my game, and I wore her pain without shame. Ghosted her in daylight calm, just to watch her voice this song. With every message left unread, I made her ache and fed my head. I was the silence she couldn't break, withheld my love for power's sake. Each unsent text, each echo void, a punishment I so enjoyed. Now I miss her voice at night, the warmth she brought, her spark, her fight. She stopped calling, stopped the chase, left me trapped in my own space. I weaponized the quiet breath, not knowing silence could feel like death. Now I scream and no one hears, my own voice lost behind the years. I was the sound My lips were closed, but now they burn. With every truth I can return. If I could speak, I'd speak it all. Before she ever had to crawl. Now I answer every call with care, even when no one's there. The next love I meet, I'll be the sound, the safety, the voice that's always around. I'll never let silence be her cage. I've burned that tactic on this stage. Muted games, played them well. Now I scream alone in a padded cell. She begged for words, I gave her stone. Now I'm the ghost in a dial tone. She taught me words matter, but walking away. Now I speak, but she's the I bent the past like wire, crafted lies that flies that felt like silk. Told my version enough times, even I forgot the truth. She said you did this and I said no. Changed the scene, rewrote the show. Turned the pain into her own mistake. Fed her stories I helped remake. Every lie wrapped in soft denial. Smiles that hid the crooked file. I played innocent, cool and clear, while burying facts year after year. I was the rewriter, ink full of shame, twisting her truths to play the game. Gaslighted history, burned her page, left her broken in my cage. But memory has a vengeful bite. It visits me every lonely night. Now I see the scenes as they were, and her voice still cuts unblurred. She cried for honesty, I gave edits. Told her the storm was just aesthetics. But now I drown in what I denied. A man with nothing left to hide. I was the rewriter, truth on the run. But every lie dims out the sun. I take the blame, wear every scar. If it meant she knew who I really are. If I could rewind, I'd right it raw. Show her the guilt behind my flaws. Say yes, I did it, let her rage. Not fake peace to disengage. Now I write truths even when they burn. Let love be honest, not just earn. Next woman I hold, I'll speak with care. No edits, no filters, nothing unfair. Revisionist king with a crown of shame. Truth was a weapon, I played the game. Now I'm haunted by the script I flipped. My mask cracked and my pride dipped. Because I lie, not once, always. And now truth is the only voice I trust, even if it costs me love. I whispered I love you, but I meant I need something. She thought it was forever, I knew it was survival.
Told her she was my one and only, just to keep from feeling lonely. Used her heart to fix my thirst, made her think she mattered first. Held her close when I felt cold, fed her lies wrapped in gold. She poured out love, I took and ran. A hollow boy dressed as a man. I was the false lover, shadow flame. Said the words but never claimed. She danced in truth, I hid in me. Took her blue, left a weed. Now I see her love was real, a kind of touch that tried to heal. I broke her trust to feed my lack and pray she'd never look back. But she saw it, all the signs, and left behind my silent crimes. Now love meets pain when I recall, because I never meant to fall. I was the false lover, sweet with lies. Built a home from her goodbye, but I'd rather be alone and true than fake love I never grew. If she came back, I'd make it right. Hold her soul, not just the night. I'd tell her stay only if you choose, not guilt her with the fear to lose. But even if she never calls, I've torn the mask, broken the walls. The next love I find will see the man, not just a taker with the false love. Real damage, heartbreak I can't manage. Told her lies, played the prize. Now my truth wears no disguise. She deserved truth, not survival, not addiction, but love. I'm learning it now.
Roses at her feet, promises on repeat. Love like a storm, but calm was a weapon too. I gave her poems, vows, songs. Told her with me you belong. Kissed her soul, burned too bright, then disappeared in the night. Came back with 1,000 I miss yous, while hiding knives in every issue. My love was bait, wrapped in charm. She danced not knowing my harm. I was the bomber, loud then gone. Built her high then proved her wrong. She thought in love, I made it spin. A roller coaster, I caged her in. Now I miss her peace, her trust. The parts I shattered into dust. She gave me calm, I fed her storms. Called it passion, but those weren't norms. Love's not loud, it's not control. It's showing up when it's slow. Now I crave the quiet days, the ones I burned in my own blade. I was the bomber, now I plead to learn what real love really needs. Less flash, more grace, less show, more stay, and honesty that doesn't sway. If she ever knocks, I won't perform. No bouquets, no scripted form. Just a man unmasked and bare, with nothing but truth to share. But if she's gone, I'll hold the flame. A vow to never play that game. I'll love in quiet, slow and deep. With roots, not fireworks, I'll keep. Big shows, quick fades, that's how I played. Now I mourn the one
late to rewrite the page.
I wanted to feel big, she just wanted real, and now I get it. Love is what you do when no one sees.
She poured a drink. She broke a plate. A plate.
She cooked, she prayed, she gave me light. I vanished each time she wanted right. Took her time, her body, her laugh, then gave her silence in my path. Never asked how she was doing, just smiled while her heart was undoing. Her kindness was the air I stole, and I left her empty, never whole. I was the taker, her black hole spin only showed up to take her in. She gave and gave while I just fed. Now I lie in her ghosted bed. Saw her reflection dim each day, and still I walked the selfish way. Now I ache for one small trace of the love I drained without grace. She asked for presents, I gave her space. She needed words, I masked my face. And when she stopped giving, I panicked hard, like a thief who lost his favorite card. I was the taker, blind and loud. Now I give just to make her proud. She was love, I was laugh. Now I give without looking back. I learned to listen, learn to stay, to speak her truth, not look away. I don't just want, I now return the love I never chose to learn. And if she's gone, then someone new will feel the man who finally grew. No more training from open hearts, I only give where truth restored. No ATM heart, no sugar soul. I train love cold, never paid the toll. No bill, no more fee, no pay. Love's a gift, not a pay. She gave endlessly, I gave excuses. Now I know real love gives back.
after dream she tried to chase made her question her own grace. Called it jokes, said just relax, but every line was a hidden attack. She glowed, I cast my shadow down to wear her shine. I stole her crown. I was the underminer in disguise, brazen tone, but venom in eyes. Now I see her, silence as truth. She left to find what I uncouth. She needed someone to lift her high. I clipped her wings, then asked why she cried. My compliments wore thorns too sharp. Disguised as love, I bruised her heart. Now I praise the dreams I mocked, but her door remains double locked. She found her voice and walked away, while I rehearsed the words I knew. I was the voice that dimmed her spark. Now I speak love even in the dark. To build, not break, to honor light, even if I'm out of sight. If I'll love again, I'll lift her name. Fan her fire, not dull her flame. Her eyes will never threaten me. I'll stand in awe, not jealousy. She taught me power isn't control, but helping someone else feel whole. My love now builds, it doesn't sting. And praise is real, not just a thing. Snuck in doubt with a silky tone, killed a joy just to feel my own. Now I stand where ego dies. Truth don't whisper, truth replies. She saw the moment I stopped speaking. I was the way. Now I live, even if she never sees it.